I think it played a huge role, and Coach Odell is someone that really makes sure that you're not slacking off in the scout team and stuff. So he makes sure he's looking at the film sometimes and making sure that you're staying on your keys. But I played with like Andrew Dacko, Sanders. Like I played with some really good offensive linemen. So and Brian Stork, stuff like that. So me being able to at least see the speed and being able to kind of get my fits and kind of play with them, it was awesome. And when it came time for the bowl game my freshman year, we obviously had less depth, so I was able to really show how much I learned, and I was able to really grasp concepts and stuff like that at the bowl game, and that kind of propelled my sophomore season, which was cool.
And then what was the difference when you got to your sophomore year and you started actually playing games versus the year before, where you would go through the whole week of practice and then not get to play in the game?
Yeah, it was a lot different just because your schedule increases that much more. But I think the fact that I was able to take being on the scout team seriously, it really helped me. It helped my game on all aspects.
Have you seen any guys on the scout team this year stand out to you?
Unfortunately, I'm not able to really watch that stuff. We're so focused on what we were doing and the film of the other team that it's kind of hard to really see. But on the offensive scout team, there's definitely a couple of studs on there.
Can you say who some of them are?
Francois is going to be. I think he's going to be a stud, to be honest. But there's a couple different guys, but offense usually utilizes a lot of the scholarship guys.
Against NC State in the first quarter, you guys went down 17-7. It was the biggest deficit you guys had faced that early in a game. How did your guys' mindset change when you guys went down by 10 points?
I don't think it did, to be honest. We stayed really consistent. The sideline, we stayed pretty pumped up, just like we usually do. I think we just capitalized on us being able to go out there and having certain sudden changes and stuff like that. I think we capitalized on those, but I really don't think we changed at all, to be honest.
Did Sean coming into the game affect the defense?
Maybe a little bit. I saw him come on the jumbotron. I wasn't really sure the switch or anything like that, so I saw it. And when he went in, he played pretty well. So I was happy about that.
How did the mood on the bench change when Sean went in?
I don't really think it changed that much. It was just like, oh, okay, Sean's in. All right, well, we kind of have to focus on what we're doing and all the adjustments and different things like that.
Has it sunk in that Saturday's last time you'll sit up in that stadium?
It still hasn't sunk in. It still hasn't even sunk in that was my second to last game, but it's obviously going to have to. But I'm pretty excited.
What has it meant for you to play here?
Oh man, I couldn't be blessed anymore. I've been able to see this program go from being in a Champs Bowl to being in an Orange Bowl to being in a national championship. Like, it's been an amazing time. There's been numerous times where I'm just like, well, I think I've kind of made the best decision I've ever made in my life in terms of any school that I could ever be at. So it means a lot.
The word legacy gets thrown around a lot for senior day. What would be the legacy for you in this senior class in your view?
Being able to come on a team and be able to not only just like sit back and be on like behind the scenes, but be able to really contribute, like me, Terrence Smith, Reggie, all these different players that were able to have a chance to not just be there and get groomed and stuff, like to start on a national championship team will probably be our legacy. It will be mine for sure.
Now with a couple senior days you've been through, as an underclassman, who were some of the players that you kind of connected with and you were kind of sad that they had to go their senior days?
Probably Everett Dawkins, I'd have to say, probably one of them. He was a big mentor to me. I idolized him a lot. EJ Manuel, he was huge. He was huge, and like I think he was a great person overall. And talk about a leader, like I think he was one of the best leaders I've ever been around. Telvin Smith, I could really go on. So yeah, those are just name a few.
Your senior class has a chance to become the first FSU class to win 50 games. What would that mean to you?
That mean a lot, just because it seems like our hard work has really paid off, and we've been able to lay some real good groundwork for the upcoming seasons for Florida State. So it's definitely going to be awesome, and that's also with the legacy. So yeah.
How important was it for your class to come in and be the guys that brought Florida State back to greatness?
I would say we helped, but you talk about the different guys that came in before us, like Greg Reed, Telvin, all these different guys. They really set a huge precedence on this team, and we only helped. That's all we did. We helped, and I'm really happy. I'm really blessed that we're able to even do that. So that was awesome.
Thanks, man.